So at the second hole at Wickham, I've had to start in the second because there was people on the first that let me play through straight away. So yeah, that's a bit annoying. I'll have to, when I finish, just play the first hole again and add that onto the score. I did par it, no bogey it, sorry. Hit the green and then free putted. Annoying. So hopefully don't block out too much of the view. But we've got par 4 here, dogleg left, just a driver straight over the trees on the left hand side. That's pretty much the line. See what I can do. Hopefully get this somewhere in the fairway. Gone very right. That's a slice. Might be in danger there. Might be in danger. So we have found ourselves in a rough here. We've got about 170 in. Lie's not fantastic. Over this tree and all, thinking about it now, just saying about the tree, I'm going to have to probably just knock it out into the fairway. Just get over these trees and see what happens. She's over. Is she safe though? Yep, she's safe. She's bouncing on the left. Don't think you can see that from there, or maybe actually, but she's safe. So here we've got about 65 yards, 75 yards in, 70 yards. Just going to play a little floating one in there, a little sand wedge. Just see if I can just get it onto the green to stop. A little half swing. Hopefully be able to get something going. And it's gone right, open face. It's not in danger, but I'm safe. Not fantastic, but it's on its way. It just seems to be the curse of recording. Every time I record, I don't have a great round, but we shall see with this one. We're not out yet. This is the 4th shot. Just a little one up there, just to get it up. Nestle it on the green. Try this. Right, it's definitely up. She's on the green. Right. Not the nicest of putts to be left uphill for your 5th shot. But we move. It seems to just be a straightish one, just up the hill. Got a new putting technique, which I'm still learning, still playing with. Missed right. Don't know if I pushed it or that was the read I got incorrect, and that was 6 for that one. Not the best, but it happens. So it's the 3rd hole at Wickham. It's par 4. Nice looking hole actually. Just slightly right, a little dogleg right, but only slightly. My line is basically for the flag here, and just see how it goes. So that's my line. Pick it, stick to it, give it a good swing, better than the last hole. So that needs to cut a little bit, which it has. Yep, left side of the left side. Not quite the fairway, but left side. Take that for the shot. So second shot first shot found the left side of the rough. Second shot in, the pins over these trees. Seems to be at the back. the white flags. So it's just literally a pitch up and over, and just try and land it nicely close to the pin on the green. He says. Right, he's over. I don't think it's long enough. No. Oh, he's on the mound. Could be rolling down, but not sure. So yeah, I didn't make it over the mound. We've got probably a 25 shot chip in, 25 yard chip in. Kind of just want to land this on the green and just let it run up, basically. Not a lot to this. It's a little bump and run. The 58. Just try and nestle it on there. Travel, travel, travel. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not the best, but tough par putt coming up. So a tough putt here. Probably about 15 to 20 foot. Not sure what the ground's doing. It's relatively straight, I think, with maybe a little bit of right at the end. I'm going to mark this and try and get this one close for a tapping bogey. That's it. Yeah, good for speed, just misread. Green. So that is the tip in for bogey. Take that on a par 4 all day long. Next hole coming up is a par 4 also, followed by a par 3 after that. So it's a par 4, fourth hole, 320 yards, just literally straight down the middle. Not a lot to it, just basically left's quite crap, very thick rough. Right opens up a little bit on the distance that I'd get it, but you can go so far right, it gives you a real awkward shot in, and it brings a bunker into play. That's up the end. So we'll see what happens with this. Right, good drive here, because I haven't had one yet. Good tee shot. Would help the cause. I mean, I've hit up on it. It's definitely gone high. It's just hit the tree. It's not ideal. It's like a 160 yard drive. It's not fantastic, but I think it should be middle of the fairway. So let's go. So it actually flew past the tree. So yeah, it was about 200 yard drive. I've got 120 in. I'm gonna take my 50 degree. Just try to nest one out there, because I see the flags at the front of the green. So the front of the green is like 110. Hopefully get this one close. Left. Short. Not bad distance. Just a little bit short left. So nice little chip on. So I just found under the trees. Just a little bit short left. Not too bad of a shot in. Should just be a nice chip. Hopefully get this one close. I want to land it just on the edge of the green. And just get it to stop nice and quick. Or bottom it, thin it completely, and leave yourself a really tough putt in. Because that's an option too. So we've probably got like a 20 footer again for par. I like to leave these difficult ones. So probably 2 putting for bogey here. That would be the ideal outcome for this, to be honest. This is a tough putt in. A little bit of gyrations on the middle of the ground. On the green, halfway up. Slopes a little bit to the left also. So I think I'm going to play about a cup and a half out right. Well, attempt to anyway. and yeah, just send it up there and either tap in bogey. So I pushed that out quite far, maybe aimed a little bit righter than I need it to be. Should be a clear up for bogey. Bogey golf at the moment, boys, but we don't mind. So we're on to the 5th hole now. It's a par 3. It's about 155 yards, I think it is. So I'm looking at an 8 iron just to reach the middle of the green. Yeah, just got to watch out for the bunkers on the right. Short left miss, probably the best miss, because you've got a little mound up there. You probably might not be able to see it. There's a little mound just short left of the green. But other than that, you don't really want to miss over to the right. So there's a bunker short right and a bunker long right. So yeah, it's 155. See what we do. Oh, fatted it completely. Do you know that short right miss that I said that I shouldn't do? That was it. That was that short right miss. So we got about 109 in. I'm going to take a pitching wedge to this because I don't want to leave this one short. I really need to be attacking the pin on this shot. 109 in, well, about 107 from the watch to the middle of the green. So hopefully get this one nicely on there and be putting. Gone up nice. Yeah, so I've reached the back of the green. Did think that might happen with a clean shot, and that's what that was. So it's a long putt for par. So on the back of the green, so I'm going to just chip on with a 50, hopefully finish up with a putt. Might change by the time I get there, but no, I think that's probably the best play. Just on the edge of the green, on the fringe. I did send it quite far back. I did think that was a possibility, and it happened. So yeah, see what happens with this. Should just be a nice little bump and run. Just near the hole. There it is. And it should be a clean up putt for bogey. About 6 foot, 5 foot. Fingers crossed this drops in. And it does for bogey. It is bogey golf today. Bogey golf. But bogey golf is playing to your handicap. Well, mine anyway. So we are on to the 6th hole. It's a par 4, dogleg right, 410 yards. Basically, my line here is them trees on the left-hand side of the fairway. And basically, don't go right, because right's in trouble. Right is the tree line that runs all the way down. You got the hole opposite. So that is not what I want to be. Nice drive needed. So it's leaking out right, but not too right. So it's just over the mound, over the bunker. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Definitely had worse, especially today. So what I thought was a shot just over this mound ended up being just up there in the middle of the fairway. Probably speed this bit up. But yeah, so that's where I thought I was. But this is where we are. Right in the middle of the fairway. So that's gone quite a distance actually. About 240. So I'm very happy with a 240 yard drive. especially on the dog leg right. It must have just caught this mound and just carried, well not carried, just trundled on all the way up to here. It's probably not even see the ball yet, but yeah, there it is. Just there on that little patch there. Nice. We've got 150 left in. Flags at the back, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to aim for about the 150 number. Just nestle it in the middle of the green, hopefully, if I hit it right. And yeah, should be good. Should be good. And then 2 putt for par rather than bogey. Would be ideal. Right, here we go. It's looking all right. I think I got it thin, but it's going. If it kicks left off that mound, which it hasn't, it should just be a little chip and a putt. Fingers crossed. So I did end up hitting it pin high. I didn't carry pin high, that's for sure. So it's obviously just rolled out pin high. This little chip here, I'm going to bump and run similar to the last par 4, just to try and get it closer to the pin, and then hopefully a tap in par would be ideal. There you go. Go in. Oh, so I sent that quite far past it actually. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Got a challenging putt here for par. Probably about 10 foot. I'm going to take my time to read this a little bit. Just give myself a chance. Right. So it definitely goes a little bit right. Because that's the way the green's going. So let's give myself a little bit of left to right. Too much. Just enough to hopefully trickle it back down and get this good distance putt going. I'm confident with this. Oh, and a little bit more than I thought. Still, bogey golf. We take it. We take the bogeys because they help in some ways. So we are on the 7th hole, par 4, 300 yards. I kind of want to aim it right hand side of the fairway, but obviously not too right, because when it hits that slope, it really kicks right. So the 7th hole at Wickham, it's a par 4, it's 295 yards. I kind of want to keep the ball on the right side of the fairway, but more middle than actual right, because it really slopes down when you get up there. When you get to like the middle of the fairway, it really slopes to the right, so it'll kick right. Flags at the front. Good drive needed here. Let's see what I can muster up. That's smack down the middle of the fairway. Just right of that bunker, just short right of that bunker. That's gone quite a distance. Happy with that. So it should just be a nice little chip on now. I'll wait for them to clear the green. I'm not in any rush. But yeah, it should just be a little chip on now. Hopefully a birdie putt. How amazing would one of them be? Unreal. So the second shot into this par 4, probably got a 50-yard, 45-yard chip. I'm going to take a 58. Just try half swing one up there. Just a little one of them, just to get over the bunker. Put it up there. Fingers crossed. Get this close. I'm gonna have a good putt for birdie. Short, kick forward. Go on. It's not bad. Not bad. I've got a tough little putt here, but it's a birdie putt. Not a par putt for a 2-putt bogey. A birdie putt. We've got a third shot into this par 4. We've got a birdie opportunity. It's not doing too much. I think it might be sloping a little bit to the right. But I think I'm just going to go straight at it. Send a 2-putt par because it's a tough putt. So let's see. Pushed it. Did go to the right. So hopefully be a par putt. Or pull it completely left. It's a bogey. Why not kill the trend? Let's keep that trend going, the bogey golf. It's frustrating. 3 putts for the win. The next hole is the 8th hole. It's a par 5. Didn't put my last score in. Didn't want to, maybe. Is a 507-yard par 5. Dog legs left here. Probably want to tee off a little bit left, actually. Dog legs left. And yeah, it's quite a long hole. It can be. The wind is against. Yeah, it's a good spot to tee off. My aimer for this is literally just over the tree, the edge tree on the right. Yeah, they've moved on so I can tee off. So yeah, my aimer is the tree on the end, just on the left. Let's go over there and hopefully draw it left side. And we shall see what happens. Or complete slice right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, might be gone. So I'm going to let a provisional. That was so open-faced. Lovely hit. Just so open-faced. Right, it's going to be a long hole. Very, very long hole. Not ideal. So not really any words for this apart from oops. I'm in real horrible, horrible lie. Let's see what I can do with this. I'm just going to take a 9-iron. Let's try and get fairway. Yeah, I found fairway. Not a bad shot. It's a shame it's the 4th. Still going to look for the other ball, the provisional. So I actually couldn't find my first ball. I've just gone and had a look for it. I couldn't find it. It's yeah, definitely gone. If the sound sounds a little bit different, it's because I've moved the position of the mic. So I've just watched back on the clip, and all you can hear is rustle when I take a shot. So we're here, 5th shot on a par 5, and we've got 338 yards left. Just going to take a 3-wood. Just try and nestle it down there, basically. Oh, just skimmed that tree. Alright, I'm in some longish, kind of rough. On the left-hand side, didn't cut. Shame, it was well struck-ish, for my standard. So I seem to have lost that ball also. So this is now the 8th shot onto the par 5 with 180 to go. probably move that over here. Slightly frustrating, but that's golf. So we got the flag just ahead. Miffed as to where that ball went. I swear it went there. Oh well. So we've got 182 left to go. I've got a 7 iron. Just going to try and smash one up there, basically. Just try and get close to the green. See what happens. That's a hosel shank. That's another lost ball. Oh, man. This is not good. So we've got 114 left. I think this is shot 8 or 9. I can't remember. I think it's shot 9. I'm so in the rough here. So we just got to try and smash this out. Goes left. Just short of the bunker. Oh, it's not a great hole. So this is what I believe to be shot 10. Obviously, unless I dunk this in the hole now, I can't score on this hole. I can't score anyway, but it's a 10. So let's just have fun with this one, I think. Let's try and flop it in. It's gone up. Very left. Good distance. We're putting. So this is the putt that I'm left with. So this is the putt that I'm left with, I think, for shot 11. So it doesn't really matter at this point. Obviously it's a 10 on the card. And then I believe, shot 12. Oh, this is so annoying. 13. That is not a bogey. That is not ideal. So it was 8 over. I'm now 13 over. One hole can make the whole difference. But yeah, although I say that, I'm possibly not 13 over because it depends what I score on the first and the second time going round. Because as I got up to the first hole, there were people there that let me play through, so could be 13, it could be whatever, but it will be like a little picture anyway. So we're on the 9th hole, last hole of the video. It's a par 4. It's currently on a temporary green because they're having drainage works done on it, so it will be shorter. I'm unsure on the actual distance, but it's just short that bunker on the left. That's where the hole is. I think there's a trap around about 250, so like an idiot I take driver. I'm driving it so well today. Not. It's very left. In the trees on the left. Yes, like that. This is what I'm left with. I did go in the trees. I'm just going to hit out back onto the fairway. I hate doing this, but it's got to be done. Just a little chip onto the fairway. Not do it enough and block yourself out with the tree. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So this is what I done. I'm gonna have to bump out. Gonna have to bump out a little bit further. It's an awful chip shot. So I'm probably gonna try to get it over the little ridge. I did, and that's worked out quite nicely. So see what I can do with this. So this is what I've got left, probably about 30 feet maybe. As I said, it is a temporary green, and the fairways are also being made, being repaired also. So it's all being repaired basically. So we've got 9-iron, just going to bump and run onto hit the floor in front of it and leave myself with a longish putt. Oh, this par 5 ruined me. So this is the 5th shot onto this par 4. Temporary greens. I mean, I'm just not even going to attempt to read it. I'm going to give it a little knock. Then a little tap in for a double bogey. And thank you for watching the video, guys. I really appreciate it. The 8th hole kind of messed me up. The par 5. But that happens, I suppose. But thanks for watching the video. I don't know the final score, but the final score what I've got at the moment is 15 over after the horrendous 8th hole. But I'm just going to do the first hole, and then you'll see the score along here, along the bottom. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. So this is the first hole, but last hole of the video. That's only because when as I said during the video, I got to the first tee, and there was people playing on there that let me through. We just sit to the side. There was people playing on the first hole that let me through. I didn't really fancy like setting up the recording. First time recording at this course, so adding it in at the end. So this will be the finalised score. Yeah, we've got I think it's about 150, 140 yards. Can't remember. So yeah, got my 9-iron. Let's see what I do. That's gone right. It's safe, but it's right. Probably the right distance, but just open club face. So we shall see what happens. So this is where we ended up. Luckily enough, we just carried past the bunker. Just be a little 50-degree, a little flick on. The only thing is there are horrible little fucking shit on the ground. So hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. It's on a very hard lie. Very hard lie. We'll see. As long as it rolls on, should be alright. I mean, kick left a bit, but it's not too bad. Oh, that's rolled on quite a bit actually. This is the 3rd shot into the par 3. Downhill putt. Downhill, maybe a little bit left to right. Let's just see if we can get this near the hole. Tap in for bogey. That's it. Yeah, good for speed. And a little finish off with a bogey. So yeah, it was the score that finished. It was 15 over. Thanks for watching the video. A little bit of a weird ending, like I say, that's just because of the first tee. People were on the first tee and let me play through basically, and I didn't want to record that because yeah. But thanks for watching the video. Thank you very much, guys.